Welcome to Chasing Fabulous, the show where we dive into the fun and exciting world of luxury, style, and sophistication. Join us as we explore what it really means to live a fabulous life, from amazing places to inspiring people and unforgettable experiences. Get ready to be hooked as we uncover the essence of fabulousness in every episode. Each adventure brings new stories and surprises, showing you how to add a touch of fabulous to your own life. Let's chase down the extraordinary together.
Hi everybody, welcome to Chasing Fabulous.
Hey everybody.
Episode
27.
27.
It's a great day.
Oh, we got a high five.
I know. It's a great number.
I know, that's
Somebody
a good
was
number.
born on that birthday.
Who?
Or born on that day.
Who?
Just saying.
Who?
I'll give you a hint.
Mark. We're going to celebrate your birthday in January, from January 1st to January 31st.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
I've never done that.
You're going to have 31 cakes.
Yeah. No.
That's what's going to happen.
No, but that's nice.
I wonder what today's show is going to be about.
Well, here's the fun part about it. You know, we love the word fabulous.
Yes.
So what are they also known as? The Beatles.
Fabulous Four.
The Fab Four. They're fabulous.
It's Beatles show.
Beatlemania.
It's Beatlemania Day. Linda's very excited about it, as you might be able to tell. We don't have enough Beatles stuff here either, though. But first we have to talk about what we did last week, because we never remember. Oh, wait. I have to tell you the most exciting news.
What's the most exciting news?
We have 3 new sponsors.
Oh, yes.
We have Twice as Nice Construction.
Yes.
Who is our pickle queen. Who is our friend
Pickleball.
Joan's husband.
Pickleball, not pickle.
Pickleball, I know. Well, she could be the pickle queen too. Sorry, Joan. But the New York Senior America, our friend, she's been on, Joan. Her husband has a construction company called Twice as Nice Construction. So we have them as a sponsor.
Twice as Nice Remodel?
It's Twice as Nice Construction. The website is Twice as Nice Remodel.
Oh, no kidding.
.com.
.com.
And then we have A2 Interior, which is Noelle. We had her
Right.
on a couple weeks
Right.
ago. And then we have Ace Casino Parties, which is Joan's brother-in-law, and they do casino party. He does authentic casino parties.
That's cool.
And I'm just saying, we're doing that. That would be the funnest thing, because I'm all about gambling, you know.
Okay.
So anyway,
It's gonna come up to
welcome new sponsors. We're very excited. You're going to see their commercials. So be a sponsor, and I'll do a commercial for you, and it's very fun. I enjoy
Mark's
doing
going to be a sponsor.
Yes, he
on the
is.
Mark Music.
So what did we do last week? What was the biggest thing we did last week?
It's got something to do with fashion, I remember.
The Senior America Fashion Show.
Yes.
So I'm just going to say this right now. If it would not have been for Linda, I would not have got that done, because I had a bad toe.
You did.
have kind of a thing. Well, it's a crazy thing. So anyway, Linda helped me, and I would not have been able to set that party up if it would not have been for my friend Linda. So we did a really good job. We did a really good job. We did the decorating. I made 130 little crown necklaces, of which there's a picture. And of course there's a video, because I made a video today.
Well, yeah.
And these pictures are pictures that nobody's seen yet, except for me, because I'm special. So let's run the fashion show video, and you can see kind of what happened and it was at Crest Hollow last Thursday.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Yes.
This is my fantasy.
They came out
We're
great.
back.
Yeah.
Aren't those pictures amazing?
Yes.
And let me just tell you, in a couple weeks, we're going to have my friend Jackie Mahaley is literally the best photographer that I've ever met in my life. And she's done Linda and I's pictures.
Yes.
She did my branding photos for my store. She did May and Joan's pictures
Yes.
for the pageant. And she did all the pictures at the fashion show. And they are just out of this world. So if you're looking for branding photos or just call JackieMahaley.com, Mihaley. So good. And, oh wait, I might have spelled her name wrong. Anyway, sorry, Jackie. I'll put it on the website. But she'll be on in a couple of weeks, and it just was so good.
It was good. Just so you know, Monica was there.
Oh, I was.
She
but I
was
had
in
a
the pictures, but she doesn't like
Yeah.
to be in pictures
Well,
sometimes.
I was supposed to be in the fashion show. I had my dress and everything, but I just
I
really
know.
literally could not hardly walk.
She was
that day,
there because
so-
those are all her decorations.
Yes.
I set them
We
up.
did the feathers again for
but
the
that was
100th
all of her.
time.
Yes,
We
yeah,
did.
but you know what? They're great.
They gave away gift baskets. There was 35 gift baskets they gave away. And it was at Crest Hollow. They did a really nice job.
Yeah, they did a
So
nice job.
those
That was
ladies are
nice.
out of this world. And in there was a picture of Pat and the seasoned steppers did a My Fair Lady
Yeah, that
skit,
was
and they
fun.
had costumes. It was so good.
That
But
was
they had
fun.
the whole old lady costumes on for the one
Yes,
for the My
yes.
Fair Lady. You know, the dresses. I couldn't even look at them because I was like, I can't look at you because you guys are not. You know, that's not what you're. Hey, we have to hurry up and do these holidays
All right,
and the fun
let's
facts
go.
because we have so much to talk about today with the Beatles.
Of course.
So the holidays today are Free Queso Day.
Oh,
Yeah, I like queso.
yeah.
International Day of Listening. That's not going to work out.
It's not going to work out for you, Monica.
No.
All right. Well.
Today is Talk Like a Pirate Day and
Arr.
Meow Like a Pirate Day. So that's meow.
Yeah, that's no. You do arg. That's about it.
Do you know what a pirate's favorite Beatles song is?
I'm gonna hear it. What is it?
Blackbeard Singing in the Dead of Night. You know, we're on this joke pun thing now. I am. I could not find a shark joke.
Oh,
National
shucks.
Butterscotch Pudding Day.
Butterscotch pudding.
I love butterscotch pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
National
butterscotch.
Pawpaw Day, which is the fruit pawpaw, not calling your grandfather pawpaw.
Yeah.
Pawpaw, I think it's in Hawaii or
It's
something.
an actual fruit. Yeah.
And then National Teach Ag Day.
Teach what?
Agriculture, like
Oh.
in school.
Oh. Okay.
So those
All
are the
right.
days.
Okay.
I think my favorite day would be the Talk Like a Pirate Day. I always celebrate Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
I know.
So, Ernie's fun facts.
Okay.
All right. You got to have the fun facts. Do the intro. We're back. Okay, so Ernie did the fun facts again.
Okay.
The Beatles, did you know that the Beatles could not read music?
No, I did not
And
know
Paul
that.
McCartney sometimes refers to as dots on a page.
Really?
They were what Hollywood people call hummers. As in you hum the tune and I'll play it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Well, and I
interesting.
also thought from the beginning they applied a catchiness test on every new song. If they could remember the tune at their next session, they would actually go forward with recording the songs. If they couldn't, they abandoned it. I thought that was kind of fascinating.
I think that's pretty cool. It has to be a
Yeah.
catchy tune.
Only
yeah.
memorable melodies would survive the ruthless jukebox jury of teenage radio listening.
Okay.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
I was just fascinated that they couldn't read music because that's
Yeah,
interesting.
I know
Yeah,
a lot
they could
about
just
them, and I
play by
never
ear. Yeah.
heard that. Never heard that.
In 2016, Mozart sold more CDs than Beyonce. I understand.
I was
that.
born on Mozart's birthday.
You were?
Yeah, his birthday is January 27th.
In 2016, they released Universal Music Group released a box set commemorating the 225th anniversary of Mozart's death, and each set contained 200 discs, so it was pretty easy to sell a huge amount of
Oh my God.
of discs. The Spice Girls made the catchiest song ever.
The
Did you know
Spice
that?
Girls did?
Have you ever wondered what the catchiest song is of all time?
By the Spice Girls?
Yes. Thanks to a group of researchers for the Museum of Science and Industry, we have the answer. The group released an online test called Hooked on Music, and 12,000 participants answered the questions related to music. In fact, the participants had to identify songs as quickly as possible, and the Spice Girls hit Wannabe turned out to be the winner. So Wannabe by the Spice Girls, Wannabe, I don't know the rest of it. I only know one word. That's the catchiest song ever.
Which song is it? Yeah, Wannabe. I know that one.
It's like their most famous song.
Is it?
And then Dolly Parton once said no to Elvis. Elvis wanted to record I Will Always Love You, but she said no after Elvis's manager asked for half of all the profits. Can you imagine?
Well, his manager was...
This ensured Dolly Parton millions of dollars in future from sales of her song. Well, that Whitney Houston recorded it then.
Yes,
she got
yes.
$1 billion. Oh,
yeah. The Colonel was the Elvis's
Yeah,
manager. He was terrible.
Yeah, we have to do an Elvis.
We can do that.
We have to do an Elvis.
I just think I remembered Wannabe. Is that the one?
Yes.
Tell me what I want, what I really, really want.
Yes.
Tell me what you want. Yeah. Okay,
yeah, we sing it at karaoke all the time. We're the
Oh, the girls when we're the
I cannot
peaches.
talk today. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Go ahead.
All right, we're going to go to one of our new commercials, a couple of our new commercials, and we'll be right back. And we're going to start Beatlemania.
Yay!
Imagine stumbling upon a treasure trove that transforms your design vision into reality. A2 Interior is just that. A collection brimming with luxurious mirrors, elegant artwork, and stylish furniture. Each piece curated to inspire and sophisticate your spaces. Dive in, explore the endless possibilities, and see for yourself how each element enhances your projects. Experience the joy today.
I was in the living room when I heard my son Carter, who was 2 at the time. I looked over and I saw him grabbing for his face and his throat. I grabbed the life vac. I put the mask on his face and placed push-pull. The life vac dislodged the ice cube from his airway and he started crying. The most amazing sound I've ever heard in my entire life. Please protect your family. Get a life vac.
All right. Is everybody having a good time tonight or what? That's what I thought. All right, so we are live, Paradise Studios, New York. Give yourself a round of applause for coming out tonight. Woo!
We're back. I love it when Bobby screams at us from the back.
Coming back! That's
Makes
great.
me laugh so hard. All right, so today is Beatlemania.
Yes, it is.
I'm very excited about this.
Oh,
You know way more about and just so you know, people, all of this stuff is Linda's. All the Beatles stuff, all the records, all the stuff, because Linda is the queen of all.
Huge Beatles
music.
fan. Well,
Yes.
you got to understand something. They were the first band I really listened to. I was 6 years old.
What?
Yeah, I was 6 years old in my living room. My brother was playing it a lot, and that's who I grew up with, a lot of it. And my aunt had worked for a record, some kind of company where we would get the albums ahead of time.
Oh my!
Well, no, the newer albums. This was later on, like towards
Wow.
the end when they stopped. I think, I don't know. And then afterwards, we got when Paul McCartney had Wings. We got the Band on the Run. We got it, before other
my
people did.
gosh.
But a lot of these albums I have down here are the originals
gosh.
that I got from my cousin Raymond. He just Linda, you want some albums? I'm like, hell yeah.
Well, yeah, because what happened to a lot of your other albums?
I'm traumatized.
I know this is
traumatized.
traumatic for you, but
It wasn't
maybe if you
albums.
talk about it,
Oh, you mean release it?
yes, if you release it out to the people, then maybe
I'll
that'll
just
be better.
We had all the 45s, the original 45s, and you remember the 45 box that you put them all in on Capitol
had a-
label.
yeah.
It had that logo. It was like that orange.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so I had all the 45s with the one song on the other side was part 2 was but they became hits, a lot of them. So we moved out of my house in Wantor.
Do you want to hold hands while you're talking about this? Because
It's traumatizing.
I mean, it's very hard for you, I know.
We were all doing our thing, cleaning the house. I was all the way upstairs on the second floor. And I think it was my brother-in-law. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I think it was my brother-in-law and my mother's boyfriend at the time, because my mother was divorced. They were in charge of the basement.
Oh.
What was down in the basement? All my records, my albums, my 45s. And we had a big dumpster out front. Chucked them.
All the albums, too?
They chucked all my albums, too. I had a lot of that. I had Bill Haley and the Comets' Greatest Hits. I had the Animals. I had the Monkees. I didn't have Beatle albums.
How long
till
till you
on.
knew, or did you just come downstairs and you were like...
I don't recollect exactly when, but they were all gone. And all my toys. I don't have one toy from my childhood.
Oh,
but
I can't.
Beatle 45s were classic.
What was your favorite toy from your childhood? Do you remember?
Oh, the Barbies. All my Barbies. I loved my Barbies.
They threw your Barbies out?
Threw all my Barbies. I had that big case that you carry them in. But that was traumatizing. The 45s.
Oh, I can't.
45s. And I had other records in there too, but those were classic. So my cousin Raymond, he's like my second or third cousin, had some of the albums, and I grabbed like 3 of them from him. And then, we bought some. I mean, Mark had some. I have 2 Let It Be albums because Mark had it, I had it, and they're classics. But still,
But 45.
the 45s are so. I mean, they just. It was terrible.
I want to know that guy's name because I'm going to have a talk.
Oh, stop.
I think
one
he should have. Yeah.
One is gone.
Okay, well, that's good
deceased.
for-
And my brother-in-law. I don't want to throw
my
my brother-in-law
God.
under the bus. They didn't know, and I guess in all fairness, I wasn't down there to supervise. And they would just clean it out. 30 years worth of
Yeah,
shit
but
in the
come
basement, and to throw that out.
But at least they should have asked you.
I know. Well, I guess it was a little crazy. We were all moving out. The house was sold. My mother was moving.
I'm mad.
Florida.
I think I'm madder at them than you are.
Yeah. Well, I managed to get all the music again because CDs and everything. And I just,
I know, but still, I know.
I'm kind of over
But
it.
that would have been. I know.
I don't know.
I know.
I'm okay.
So of course I have a video because I always have a video. And today I found this really great video. It's short about the Beatles,
Oh,
about
good.
the history. So if there's some random person out there that doesn't know who the Beatles are or how they
Where
came
you've been
about,
living under a rock?
let's
Come on.
watch it and then we'll talk about it. This is
Okay.
only like 4 minutes long, so it's pretty good.
Okay.
The Fab Four, the kings of the 60s. John, Paul, George, and Ringo, or as they're more famously known, the Beatles. Has there really ever been a band as famous? Well, with over 600 million albums sold worldwide and around 1,400 concerts performed, making them the best-selling musicians of all time? Surely not. Formed in Liverpool, England, back in 1960, Paul McCartney and John Lennon, the 2 original songwriting members, welcomed George Harrison on lead guitar, and later on in 1962, Ringo Starr, the drummer. In those early days, the band played regularly in Hamburg, Germany. It was there that they had a regular gig. They also played at the Cavern Club, which gained massive fame thanks to the band and remains a popular tourist spot for Beatles lovers today. Following numerous rejections from major record labels, the band was finally signed by EMI Records in 1962, and the group got their first #1 hit with Go On, Guess, the catchy Please Please Me. Oh yeah, come on, you can't help but sing along. And so, Beatlemania was born. Sweeping through Europe with their bowl-cut hairstyles, their cheeky grins, and their Mercy beat drove the fans wild with excitement. Soon after, they hit America where I Wanna Hold Your Hand became their first US #1 and prompted many other British groups like the Rolling Stones, for example, to cross the Atlantic and have a go. This period in the States became known as the British Invasion, and the Beatles really set the stage for bands to become international. The Beatles went on to star in a handful of movies, A Hard Day's Night, Help, and Magical Mystery Tour, which received mixed reviews. They were also in an animated series, The Beatles, which was also broadcast in the US. This became a historical milestone as the first ever TV series featuring animated versions of real, living people. It was certainly becoming a long and winding road of success for the group. But some might say the success went to Lennon's head. as he famously announced that the group were more popular than Jesus. He was arguing that the Beatles and rock music attracted more attention than the Christian faith, and as such was criticized for his comments. Some radio stations stopped playing their music. People were seen burning their records and posters. This led to the group finishing their 4-year non-stop tour. They returned to the studio to record more music and were, quite famously known to be experimenting with drugs around this time. A lot of their later music was influenced by their substance abuse and love for meditation and spiritualism, but ironically, received mostly rave reviews from critics who rebranded it as psychedelic progressive rock, and the period as flower power. By 1969, all members were pursuing solo careers, and the official breakup of the band was announced in April 1970, just before the release of the 12th and final album, Let It Be. The boys remained close friends, with some friction arising from John and Yoko Ono's estranged relationship. But the band never got the reunion that everyone was hoping for. Lennon was shot and killed by a crazed fan in 1980, and Harrison passed away in 2001 from lung cancer. Some interesting Beatles trivia. Yesterday is the most covered song in history. In June 1967, the band performed All You Need Is Love as part of the world's first ever live global TV link to an audience of approximately 350 million. The group's name was inspired by Buddy Holly and the Crickets, as they liked the idea of using an insect. Ringo Starr's real name is Richard Starkey. What's your favorite Beatles song?
We're back.
We're back.
Wasn't that a good video?
It was really good.
I liked that. You
Yeah.
know, I put a lot of work into these videos.
I know you do. Oh, I know you do.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with it, with you about it, because I just have to let it be.
Oh, God, here we go.
I can't help it. I
Let
can't
it
help
be.
it. And all you need is like, what's your favorite Beatles song?
I should have known better with a girl like you.
That's your favorite
That I
one?
would love her. Yeah, I belt it out if I hear it on the radio. It's hard. It's hard because then when I love Me Do. I also love Let It Be. I also love Hey Jude. But I should have known better. There's something about that. I used to put that on in my living room when my sister's girlfriends would come over. And we'd all sing it, and they'd do that I should have known better with a girl like you, that I would love everything that you do. And we would do.
And you do.
Hey, 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 and I do. Yeah. So that was fun. But yeah, I mean, there's so many.
There's so many. I don't think there's any that I don't like. I mean, I even love the acid Sgt. Pepper's.
Well, you know what the funny thing is? I think like almost every song on their album is good for the most part. There's
Right.
one album I wasn't crazy about, Revolver, and I get a lot of crap from that. Like my husband's friend years ago was like, Revolver was one of the best albums. I'm like, no, I don't like that. Sgt. Pepper I like, but the White Album, the double White Album, I have it here. The double White Album.
Oh, yeah.
It looks terrible, but I mean it had. There they are inside. There's the guys. They had the lyrics to all the songs, and
yes.
practically every song on this album, Back in the USSR, is on this.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and that's a great song. You know that song.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Almost every song is good, except I don't like Helter Skelter because it reminds me of the Charles Manson thing.
Yeah.
But it's just classic. I mean, I think that John Lennon and Paul McCartney are one of the greatest songwriter duos of all
I think
time.
so too.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And a lot of their songs, you have to admit, were catchy, like
Yeah.
you said before.
Right.
You know, I mean, they got a little weird, like with Sgt. Pepper and, but even on earlier, like Norwegian Wood even had that sound.
You know
to
what?
it.
I don't know what that song is.
You don't?
No.
All right. Well,
How's
that's
that
another
one
great
go?
album. Oh, you're just trying to get me to sing.
I really literally don't know what that song is. I don't think I've ever heard that song.
Well, it wasn't one of their most popular ones, but Let It Be is a great album.
Oh, yeah.
Abbey Road.
I never
Maxwell's
I never
Silverhammer.
had one Beatles album.
But what's one of your favorites, though? You have a favorite Beatles song, don't you?
I mean, I kind of like all of them. I mean, I like Yellow Submarine.
Do you? We all
Yeah.
live in a yellow... what about Something? That's always been a pretty song.
I mean, I like all of them.
Yeah, I mean, they really... I used to feel bad at one point that George Harrison didn't get the credit he deserved, because he wrote a lot of great songs. It was always about Lennon and McCartney.
Yes.
But I felt like he somehow, and watching, there was a documentary that we were talking about it before, that came out. They found footage of them making the songs for the last album, Let It Be. And they were like, you could see them working together. And there's George sitting in it. It almost looked like, I think he walked out at one point.
Really?
Because he got fed up. Like, because they would like talk, but George wasn't in on it.
Oh.
And Ringo would sit there and just, and Ringo is understated. He is really a great drummer. And I don't think he gets the accolades that he deserves, because he was a really good drummer.
I think I saw a joke that said, what were the worst words ever said in rock and roll?
What was it?
How about we let Ringo sing one?
He did sing a couple, and I don't think he was terrible. In fact, I have his solo albums. Oh, I thought his solo albums were great.
He did solo albums.
Oh, yes, he did. I have both of them. He has others, but the two, Goodnight Vienna, I have, and then the other one, I forget the name of it. But he had that great song, It Don't Come Easy.
Oh, yes.
I love that song. I heard it in the car yesterday.
I'm so glad that you are the music aficionado, because I'm not. Like, I know the songs, but I really don't know. Like, if you said I could sing the song, I have no idea who sings it. Like, I am so bad.
But you know your country music.
I mean,
I think you know that a lot.
I don't know who
me.
sings things. That's the thing. I don't know who sings.
Well, my
things.
husband's a DJ.
And who the hell is Sharif? That's what I want to know.
That was great.
Because he don't like it.
No, the Clash.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's funny. You know what amazes me? There are people that don't really care for the Beatles, and I don't get it.
How's that possible?
I don't know. Well, I mean, everybody's, entitled to their taste, but I still think you got to admit they were iconic. They influenced so many artists.
Yeah.
And so many people have done their songs. Even Frank Sinatra did he do something? I forget. I mean, a lot of their songs were done over again. I mean, I just think that they were amazing. I really do. I mean, they were part of that British invasion that we were talking about. And
let's
God,
do
they
a
were
quick
so
commercial.
cute.
We're 2 minutes over. No,
Oh,
I'm kidding.
no way.
We're going to go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back.
Sorry.
Ever felt stuck with a home that just doesn't feel right anymore? Whether it's that outdated kitchen or the bathroom that needs a refreshed look, Twice as Nice Construction has got you covered. Family owned for over 20 years. Twice as Nice Construction has been providing beautiful new construction and additions and stunning remodels like kitchens and bathrooms. We're not just experts. We offer unbeatable quality and prices to help make your dream come true. Ready to start building your dream home or to give your kitchen and bathroom that much needed makeover? Contact Twice as Nice today and make your dream a reality. Visit twiceasniceremodel.com today for quality you can see and service you can trust. Twice the value, twice the commitment, Twice as Nice.
Hi, I'm Michael Astor, a New York personal injury lawyer at Astor Law. I've spent the past 30 years fighting for New Yorkers who have been injured or lost a loved one due to the fault of others. At Astor Law, we help accident victims. We have a track record of success with some of the largest settlements and jury verdicts in America. At my firm, we provide New Yorkers with a free consultation. And if you hire us, you don't pay us until we win money for you. If you or someone you know has been injured in an accident, give us a call. At Astor Law, quality service doesn't cost, it pays.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica, un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
We're back.
We're back.
So there was Twice as Nice's commercial.
Very nice.
I love that. Look at those homes he builds.
know.
Oh my gosh,
He's
the kitchens
good.
and the
He's
bath.
good.
Do you think we can talk him into doing a trade? Like he could come on the show and he could do my kitchen? My entire house
Excuse
really
me,
needs to
I'm
be.
the one who needs the kitchen.
No.
Yes.
I need my whole. Okay, you can have the kitchen.
yours
I'll
is
do the
newer
rest
than
of
yours is newer than mine.
I need the just to do the whole rest of the house. You just knock it down. Come on, Lou.
So if you're just joining us, we're talking about Beatlemania.
Beatlemania!
The Mop
And it's
Tops,
World Listening
the Fab
Day, so
Four.
Monica is practicing listening while Linda talks about the Beatles.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, have you ever seen their movies?
Oh,
You've
yes.
seen Help and A Hard
Yes.
Day's Night?
Yes.
I mean, you got to admit, look how cute they were.
They were very
so
cute. I mean, people were insane for
Insane!
that.
Insane!
Like-
Well, they couldn't, you know what? The girls were screaming so loud, you couldn't even hear them playing the
I know.
music. It was
I know.
unbelievable. I mean, did you ever watch the footage on the Ed Sullivan
it's
Show?
crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. When they did Shea Stadium, oh my God, you couldn't hear them.
I know.
It was unbelievable.
You know what? But I've never been as excited, like, to see somebody that I would pass out. Like, they did it to
know.
Elvis, they did
I
it to the
know.
Beatles, they did it to, like,
Yeah, Elvis. Yeah, he was.
I mean, I just can't. Have you ever been that excited to see
No.
somebody that you would just pass
No.
out right
No.
there on the ground?
No, the girls were nuts because they were passing out. It was unbelievable.
They were. It was crazy. And then didn't they go to Japan and there was a whole big thing too?
Oh, it was just so much. And then they stopped touring altogether. You know, they did studio albums. A lot of the songs they did in the studio, they wouldn't have been able to do them live, really.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have sounded the same
Yeah.
way. But, ask me who my favorite was.
Who was your favorite?
John Lennon.
Yes, me too.
His voice is unbelievable. Sometimes I listen to him and I get like chills. I mean,
Yeah.
I just think he could sing anything.
Yes.
You know, he got a little strange later on because.
Yeah. Well, because he had
Yeah.
the woman.
Go ahead,
I almost
talk
did a
about
video
it.
today. Well, I hate to say her name.
Yeah, I know.
Because I don't like her at all.
I
But
don't like
there's a video on YouTube said the 10 times that Yoko pissed off the Beatles the worst. I was going to put that on today, but I thought that would be a little bit negative, so I did it.
And she, you know what, and do you know that she recorded music? Did you ever hear her sing?
Oh, yes, I listened to
Well,
the
that
album.
Christmas song they did together, and she's
Beautiful
singing,
Boy. I was just.
just can't. I mean, but he loved her. You know, he loved her.
Yeah.
The last album that he did before he died, that was a nice album, though. But he wrote those songs about her. You
Yeah.
know, Woman.
Yeah.
You
I do
know.
love that song, though, I have to say.
It's a beautiful song.
I love that song.
Yeah, but I just think he.
And
was
I love
amazing.
Imagine. I think that's what we were talking about before the show. Like,
Yeah.
if I had to pick one, and I actually forgot about Woman, but that you can't really say that was a Beatles song. That was more more John
I mean, he had a
Lennon.
great solo career. He really did. But so did
yes.
Paul McCartney in
Yeah.
Wings. He was great too. Ringo did
Yeah.
his thing. George too. And George did that whole thing for
Right.
Bangladesh.
And they were
I have
still
that
friends.
too.
They were friends. No, like no matter what, they still were friends. through
They
the whole
were.
thing.
They were. And it's just such a
Like
shame.
if you
that-
marry some horrible guy, I'm probably gonna still be your friend.
Well, that's nice to know, but I'm not marrying anybody else. Like I got
Well,
my
I'm just
mark.
saying. I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just
Just
saying.
saying.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. But yeah, no, I mean, they're just amazing.
Do you know what Beatles song charted the highest in Italy?
Which one?
Penne Lane.
Why did I ask? Why did I ask?
I can't help it. I cannot help it. Like these things, I just can't help
Actually
it.
a good one.
That was a good one. Wasn't that a good one? I gave you the pun sheet to use.
You did? Oh,
Yes.
I want to do a pun. I
You can
want
have
to
a
get
pun.
on. Let's do some puns. Let's see.
What did the octopus say to his girlfriend at the Beatles concert?
What did you say?
I want to hold your hand.
Dad, can you tell me your favorite Beatles lyric? Son, 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 here it comes.
These are funny, right? And what do you call a Beatles? Because you know how I love Mexico. What do you call a Beatles drummer when he's in Mexico?
What do you call him?
Gringo Star.
Gringo! He's the Gringo star!
Gringo! Gringo.
Oh
my God. Oh wait, so I found this. You know how much we love misheard lyrics. So we did a whole song.
Oh.
We did a whole show about misheard lyrics. If you have not seen it, you should watch that show
That's
because
a
it's
funny
very
show.
funny. And that was like the third show or something
third
like
or
that.
fourth
Third or
show,
fourth
yeah,
show.
yeah.
So I found this video about these two guys came on acting like they're the Beatles and they have misheard lyrics and it's very, very funny.
Good.
It's only like 2 minutes long, so we should watch that and then we will laugh about it.
Okay.
Come Bobby love, love, come Bobby love. There's a chance that we've liked Paul McCartney for too long. Pauline, yes I am Pauline, and she keeps calling me back again. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. So, I licked her thigh. Isn't it good knowing you would? Help me get my feet back on the ground. Take the bag right down. Take the bag right down. In the crown I say, you get naked, okay? You can get married in the altar this way. Christ, you know it ain't easy. Trying hard to do. Apologize to her. And if she's beside me, I know I need Medicare. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. She's gonna take you to ride. She's gonna take you to ride. She's gonna take you to ride, but she don't care. My baby 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 don't care.
We're back. That was hilarious.
Look what she did to my songs.
That was hilarious. Wasn't that funny? I loved the Paul Lind.
Oh my God.
I like the
yeah.
Paul Lind.
Oh,
I like My Peepee Don't Care. And the worst thing about misheard lyrics, though, is now these guys are really funny on YouTube. And they look just like them, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're very good. They were very good.
And it was really funny. And so because I have to find humor in everything. I can't help it. But I just thought that was hilarious.
So there are Beatles cover bands out there, you know.
Yes.
Now I've seen Penny Lane 3 times so far.
Right. Well, you know my friend Dave Clark. Dave Clark, our friend.
Is he from the Dave Clark 5?
No, he's not. But his name is the same.
Yes.
And he is in the legendary Murphys, but he's also played in the Beatles cover band.
Has he?
Yeah, because
there's other
Dave
ones.
Clark is literally the best bass player I've ever heard in my life. Ever.
Okay.
Ever. And if you have not heard the legendary Murphys, or you have not heard Dave Clark play bass, I can't talk today. If you should do that, it's funny. But I haven't heard Penny Lane. Penny Lane is big around here, right?
Well, yeah. Well, they were at La Focaccia when I saw them last.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them at a place out in Long Beach, and I saw them at a place out in Cutchogue Beach.
Oh.
They don't dress like them. They don't look like them, but they are great. They're just so
Yeah.
entertaining. Then you got Rain is the other one.
Oh, I've never
And then
heard
you
of
got
that.
the Fab Four.
Oh.
There was one I saw at in Massapequa at the park out there, and they dressed like them and everything, but they weren't as good. So it isn't all about that.
No.
You know, these guys, they're great. I have my picture, had my picture
It's
taken
about
with
the
them and
music.
everything. Yes. Yes. So they, you know, what can I say? I just absolutely adore them. I do. I do.
And then John Lennon.
Oh,
That was sad.
that was terrible. Terrible.
That was terrible.
Because I really believe they would have gotten back together and had a reunion. I really believe that. It was.
Did they ever tie that? What was his name?
Who?
Well, the guy that shot John Lennon. What was his
What the
name?
hell was his name? Wasn't he in like with something with Jodie Foster too? He was
I
like
don't know.
in
Do you
love
think
with
Yoko
her.
might have paid him to do that?
No.
I wonder if there's a true crime show about that.
No.
I watch every true crime show.
No.
Oh,
It's just
I told you about that true crime show called What Really Happened. It's called What Really Happened. Remember I said that David Cassidy there was a
Yes.
show about what really happened. There's a show on called What Really Happened, as I said it like 7 times, and it's kind of like the whole difficult thing. I said it like 7 times, 11 times. So it's so good. And there was a bunch of stuff. There was one about Prince. There was one about George Michael. There was one about George Michael on there.
Yeah.
And what really happened. There's a lot of stuff on there that that you really didn't know about.
Yeah.
You know. And then speaking of Beatles movies, so there was a movie called I Want to Hold Your Hand. That
Yes,
was
there
about
was.
like it wasn't the Beatles weren't in it.
was, yes.
But that was the first movie that I ever snuck out to see with my
Really?
me and my cousin Laura. We took her down. We told our parents we were going to go uptown and we were going to go get something to eat, but we really snuck out and drove to Fort Wayne to watch Indiana when I lived there. We snuck out to watch I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Oh my God.
And this is how bad. We felt so guilty and we were absolutely sure we were going to get caught that we left before the end of the movie so we could drive back so that if they asked us, we would be able to lie.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Was the movie any good?
It was great.
Was it?
Yes. Then what was the Beatles movie? There was a recent one. Like wasn't there one about if the Beatles didn't exist or something like that?
What was that? I did watch that. The guy gets a hold of the music and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Beatles hadn't existed, but
Yes,
he
they
had the
didn't
music.
know- they didn't know who
and then
the
he
Beatles
came and
were.
he said it was him.
Yeah, that was a good.
That was a good. Oh, I'm
that
gonna
was a
watch
good
that
one.
again.
And there was that other one that was made years ago. And I can't think of the name of it. Where they sing in the movie. They use the songs as part of the movie.
Yes.
The heck was it called?
Kind of like a musical.
Yeah, it was kind of like. But I wasn't crazy about it. I didn't like the format, the way they used the songs.
Right.
And then there was another one that I didn't like the way they used the songs. I'm very picky about.
You are very picky.
I am, because they are who they are, and you got to
Right.
do their songs. You got to do them justice because they are
Right.
iconic. I think they're iconic.
Well, they
That's
are.
my iconic band, and I
Yeah.
grew up with them, and I've loved them ever since I was
Yeah,
6
Chris,
years
my
old.
son-in-law, loves the Beatles too. He's a Beatles.
I do. I never tire of them.
But
That's
there's
the
nobody
thing.
I don't think I've ever met anybody that said Beatles. I don't like the Beatles. Like
Not that they don't like them, but it's like, they're like, they were good, but not my thing,
Yeah.
and it surprises me. But everybody's entitled to their own
I
taste,
guess.
Well,
Well, kind of. But we're still gonna make fun of you. You can have your own taste, but we're gonna make fun of you. Wait, we got to go to a quick commercial. Then we're going to come back and do some more Beatles stuff.
Imagine turning an ordinary gathering into an electrifying night at a Las Vegas casino. With Ace Authentic Casino and Entertainment, we bring the thrill of blackjack, roulette, poker, and more right to your door. For over 20 years, we've been transforming parties in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut into unforgettable events. Ready to elevate your next event? Experience the joy today with Ace Casino Parties. Visit us at acecasino.ny.com.
Crafted with care, worn with pride. Discover the unique charm of handmade jewelry at Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor. Each piece at Poppy Lane is a testament to craftsmanship and style, designed to be as unique as you are. Whether it's a gift for a loved one or a treat for yourself, find something that speaks to your soul. Step into Poppy Lane today or visit us online and adorn your life with pieces as extraordinary as you. Poppy Lane Gifts and Decor, uniquely yours, uniquely you.
We're back. So those other commercials came out really good.
Yes, they did.
And mine is still just, wow, I got to get
All
rid
right,
of it.
we'll
But we
fix
get
that.
very tired of the Poppy Lane commercials.
I got a joke for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
My dad is obsessive compulsive about his vinyl and owns every single Beatles record except for one. I think he needs help.
That's what I was gonna say. That one, whenever you said yours all got thrown out, I was gonna say you need some help.
Remind me. Do you have
need
to
help.
keep reminding me of that?
Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
Well, did you when you said today that you were gonna wear your Beatles T-shirt?
Oh, I have.
But it had Ringo around the collar.
Oh God. I walked right into that one.
You did.
I did.
You walked right into it.
Oh
my gosh, I'm laughing so hard. So, guess what I found?
What'd you find?
I found a trivia quiz.
Oh, fun.
So, we're going to go with Miss Joan to trivia night. We're going to have to go to trivia night because I think that would be really fun.
Yeah, that would be
So, we have to
fun.
go meet her. I forgot what day she said it was. We have to ask her.
Okay.
We've got a lot. We're very busy.
We're very
we have a lot of things to do. We're very, very busy.
It's our busy thing, yeah.
Well, last night we went to Butterfield's to see Curtis, and that was very fun.
Did.
That was
Yes, we
very
did.
fun.
That
We
was
sang.
fun. That was
Yeah,
fun.
well, Butterfield's in Hauppauge has really good food, if you don't know that. And Curtis is there on Tuesday nights.
Tuesday nights, yeah, he's there on Tuesday
Yeah,
night.
that was
He's
really good food.
Every night he's somewhere.
Oh my God, he's
bless
somewhere.
him.
He's doing something.
And he does 2 things in one day.
I do not. I don't like
saying.
doing 2 things in one day.
I know you don't.
I was saying, like, I could do something in the morning or something at night, but doing 2 things, like today, I have the show, and then I have to go to do, I have to do a rehearsal for the singing for the Radio City Music Hall on November 9th at 2 o'clock. Guess who gets to go sing at Radio City Music Hall? That would be me with the Senior America
Gotta
ladies.
take
It's
care
very
of that
exciting
voice.
event.
Go get that voice
I know, I got to
checked
go to the
out.
voice guy. Listen,
you're
I'm an
struggling.
alto. I sing alto, so yeah, I can sing low about it.
You're alto?
Yeah.
Are you?
Listen to my voice. It's very low. Yeah. So I found this Beatles trivia quiz. So hopefully we can talk behind the video and while the questions are on. Because I'm really I did not watch the video. I didn't watch all the questions because I thought that would be cheating.
Oh, I wonder if I'm going to know any of them.
You're going to know all of them. So
I doubt it.
Let's see
I
if we
doubt
can
it.
watch
I mean,
this
I
video.
love them,
Let's
but
see
I
if
don't
we
know.
know any of
I'll
these.
see if
See
I
if you
know.
guys know any of these questions that the video has.
Oh, man.
You did good.
I got 4.
How many did you guys get? There were some hard songs in there, or some hard questions,
No, but
right?
not even that. I'm surprised by the answers.
I know.
I mean, Long Tall Sally and If I Needed Someone, he had such great songs.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of my favorites.
But he said,
of
what did
his.
it say? George Harrison wrote a bunch of songs, but not very many of them were performed live?
No, they weren't.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
But were they on the albums?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. He had them on A Hard Day's Night. He had them on Help. He had them on a lot of them, but, you know, I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I mean about Georgie.
I know.
Kind of felt, you know, but listen, he had a great solo career, too. He did.
Yeah.
I don't,
Listen, I don't feel sorry for any
wait
of
a
them.
minute.
I feel sorry for John.
One thing I'm going to say, now this means a lot to me because
Today
I
is
love
listening
this.
day, so I'm listening.
Yeah, listen. They could harmonize. I love when
Yes.
singers harmonize.
Yes.
Where John could do the low parts a lot of the times, and he could also do high. That was the beautiful thing about his voice. He can go low, high. He could sing it anyway. And Paul would do the high part, and I loved the way they sounded together. I mean, it just, don't you love harmonies?
Oh, I love it.
Right?
I
Even
love it.
in folk music and everything, where they do harmonies, I mean, I love that.
Oh, I love it.
And it's so funny. My son's friend, Tony, I'm talking a lot today, I'm sorry. We sat in our backyard one day, because he has a band, and we sang together, and he's like, you can harmonize. And he tried to get me to sing with him once, but I wouldn't do it, because, you know, I don't like to sing.
Because you're you.
But I love to harmonize.
I know,
And
it's
they
fabulous.
did it fabulous.
Yeah.
They really did. Right?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Right? They were just so great together. But George was in there. Like,
Yeah.
even my favorite song, I Should Have Known Better. He's right there singing with Paul. But it just, that I love.
Do you know, there was a catering hall in New Jersey that my friend's aunt owns. The one, it's right across by the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And these people are having this wedding. It was like a couple years ago, and Paul McCartney was at another party in that same catering hall, and he just came to the wedding and then sang in there with their
that's
wedding
awesome.
band.
Oh my God,
Can
I
you
can't
imagine?
I can't imagine.
Can you imagine being like, oh
can't
yeah, hey, how you
imagine.
doing? And then they're like, will you
can't
sing a song? And he's like, sure.
You know what's great about him? Because I saw him in concert at Nassau Coliseum before they shut down. He does Beatles songs.
I know.
And it's so good.
I know.
He does do Beatles songs.
I've never
He is
seen
great.
him. Is his thing
He's-
still in Madison? No, he's not doing Madison Square Garden.
I don't think
anymore,
so.
right?
He's a great
But
performer.
didn't he do that for like a couple years?
I'm not aware of that. I don't know. I did see, or maybe I did see him at the Garden. I don't know. I went with Judy. I saw him. And he played Bonnaroo, that big music
yes.
festival. And my
Yes.
son said it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. He is a great performer. I mean, I just love that he does the Beatles songs. Well, that's where he got his start.
I really did not know that you were that big of a Beatles fan until like this week.
Huge.
What's the word of the day?
What's the word of the day?
Nobody even emailed me about it last week either.
What could we do? Yesterday.
Okay. Yesterday is the word of the day.
Yesterday, because that was and that's one of the songs I really didn't like.
Really?
It's not one of my favorites, no.
But all your troubles seem so far away.
I don't know, it just depressed me in a way. It's so funny. It's so funny. I have lyrics on my wall of a song that I love. And at this very moment, because I'm under pressure, I can't think of the name of the song.
Right, exactly.
Is that terrible?
Well, we only have 11
What is
seconds
happening?
left, too.
All right, what do you got to say?
I got nothing. What do you got?
I got nothing.
No,
just
I hope you guys loved our Beatlemania show because it was
Beatlemania, I hope
really
we didn't-
fun.
Yeah, I hope
really,
we didn't too much, but, you know. we
No,
love
listen.
it.
It is. We love doing music shows. We're always into ideas for new shows, and
We'll do Elvis another time. We'll do
Elvis, yes,
We'll do
yes,
Elvis.
yes.
All right, guys, have a fabulous,
Have a wonderful week.
weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Have a fabulous week.